So, your lovely people, if you're seeing me here at this moment, at this point, at this time, you have to know that I'm bringing you guys the pre-market analysis, as I always do, right? It's a new week, fresh week, right? And yes, as last week was very nice, very juicy. We had these clean setups, right? Yes. Hopefully this week, it's more, nice, more juicy, because we had some massive drops at the end of last week, right? So yes, hopefully this week, continues the clean move, we correct some moves, and we see how we are able to move forward with it, right? I'll be sharing my screen with you guys to update you guys, what I'm anticipating with this week, what I think should be going down, especially with GBPJPY so far as I'm concerned. And yep, uh the fundamentals, this week is going to be a busy week with the fundamentals. You have the interest rate coming in from the two countries, which is going to be three countries: United States, Japan, and the United Kingdom, right? So yes, hopefully we see how it affects the market, right? Let's get into the chat so you guys see what I'm talking about. Let's get into the chat. But before that, yo, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. 18 subscribers. Subscribe so that anytime I drop a new video, you get updated and know what's going on. You know what's up, right? Let's get into the chat. Right, chat. This is my GBPJPY screen, right? So you guys can see that we've had this move to the downside, which was last week, after we had this series of lower highs, lower low, lower highs, right? We're now having our lower low, right? So yes, hopefully we have this, markets just open. You have this market, this move approaching this point, right? A lower high, right? Hopefully, and we get a push to the downside to continue the trend, right? If not, right, if we don't get this, right, we get a break out of this area of interest to the upside, right? We get a pullback to this area of interest. The market, comes to fill this place, and yes, we have the market moving in a different direction, right? But it's all good, right? It's all good. Let me clear this. You know, it's the 15 minutes. You guys can see, charts looks very clean and nice, right? You don't want to rush it. You're just cool with it. Let the market do its thing, right? We have our area of interest here at this point. The market just opened here, the market just opened here. You guys can see, right? Market just opened here at this point, and just went up to this area of interest. We're going to test it. So yes, let's see what happens if you have a break to the upside, or we have the market just moving to the downside, because the market just opened. And yes, as I always say, we need to have more candles to for us to make our analysis, more candles, more movements for us to know what the market is doing, because the market just opened. Either we have a break to the upside, a continuing movement to the downside, right? And yes, this week is full of fundamentals, right? Because on Monday, we have nothing much, right? On Tuesday, we have a news for JPY, which is a balance of trade, which is high impact, right? On Wednesday, we have the first interest rates for the USD, which affects the dollar. We have FOMC, right? We have the first press conference, right? So yes, let's see how it affects the GBPJPY. And we have the again Japan interest rate decision, and we have unemployment rate for GBP. We have interest rate decision for GBP. That will be on Thursday, and we also have on Friday. Uh, Friday we have nothing, right? Friday we have nothing. It's not an high impact news, so we are busy for Thursday and Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday, and Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday. But it will be blended with Wednesday, because the news will be coming out on 11:50 p.m. Wednesday. Right. So yes, this week is a nice week. let's see how it affects the market, right? As I said with the charts, let's get more movement and let's see what we have to say about it, right? This is the pre-market analysis. Yes, there you guys had it, the pre-market analysis. You guys saw it for yourself, not expecting anything much, just making sense of the chart, just want to move it what the market presents. As I said, you want to have much candle movement so we know what we're kind of like anticipating, predict much more into the future, right? So yes, that's us now. Just about area of interest of the market hovering below it, and yeah, let's see what happens, whether it breaks above or continues to break below the area of below, so that we kind of like see what's up. Like the market is kind of like very 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 zesty. You just uh complicate one or two things. You just screw things up. So yes, yeah, let's see what happens. As I said, this is gonna be a little because you have like three interest rates coming up, and yeah, let's see how it affects the market and what you will be able to make out of it. So yes, I really appreciate your time, your effort, you being around, sticking around. Yeah, it's been love since day one. And yeah, please subscribe to the channel so anytime I drop a new video, you get updated, right? We're currently sitting at 18 subscribers, guys. 18 subscribers. 18. Subscribe to the channel. Let's help the channel grow. It's big effects until we meet again next time. Peace out.